Is this you stressing about your upcoming D&D game, with so many plot threads and strings that need development? Perhaps your players have gone wild or an unexpected minion became deadly. Have you thought that there might be a better way? What if the better way was the old way? Throw your old notes aside and let me show you my game prep that you can use in your next game. First got into tabletop RPGs, I found myself wrestling with the daunting task of preparation and writing. Modern styles of play seem to demand so much meticulous planning and intricate plotlines, leaving little room for spontaneity or even my full-time job. However, the journey took a turn when I discovered a more liberating approach within the old-school Renaissance sphere of game. I find myself entranced by the rules-like systems like Knave and Shadowdark, which echo the themes and styles of classics like Beck Me, while infusing them with modern sensibilities. These systems provide me the themes and structures I loved from my basic expert days, unlocking me from the shackles of complexity, allowing me to be more spontaneous and immersive with my storytelling experiences. Let's open the book on my main game where I used the Knave 2nd edition and truly started to embrace the OSR principles, particularly in crafting my own prep philosophy that suited my style. Let me take you through the key strategies that revolutionized my writing process. Central to my newfound approach is the safe haven system. Here, players always start and return to a designated safe haven, usually a tavern, allowing me to pace the sessions and set timers effectively. It's a simple yet powerful tool for maintaining at least some control over your session. Next up, another crucial rule is the player declarations. At the end of all my sessions, players have to declare their character's next move, providing with invaluable time to prepare the next adventure. This means the whole party agrees on picking a dungeon to go to or a direction to head off the next time on their travels. If they fail to do so, well, let's just say unexpected situations arise, a GM's prerogative if you will. Setting up the world correctly is paramount. I use a hex-based exploration system, leaving them blank until the characters venture forth. Systems like Perilous Wilds really help me to flesh out the unknown, providing inspiration when I'm totally stuck. As for the landmarks and dungeons, I don't try to plan them, at least not extensively. Instead, I leave them as pins on the map with just their name showing, invoking scenes or images in my mind. This approach allows for fluid storytelling and lets me adapt to the player's actions and the story around them. When it comes to the adventure itself, I adopt a semi-prepped approach. Mapping out the initial dungeon level but leaving it largely blank allows for improv based on the player's choices and random dice rolls. I do have a set of 3 to 5 pre-written situational encounters that give me a safety net, ensuring the narrative flows seamlessly. For those encounters, versatility is key. I design each situational encounter to be flexible enough to be inserted at any point within the dungeon. This adaptability allows me to respond dynamically to where the players go and what they decide to do, enhancing the organic feel to the exploration, even though it's not organic. Tighten the tension and unpredictability of these encounters and incorporate timers. Each encounter has a built-in timer that, if not addressed properly by the players, will lead to unexpected twists and potentially deadly consequences. This mechanism ensures that the stakes remain high and the game stays engaging. Let's talk about the treasure. Rather than pre-placing specific treasures, I use treasure tables to determine what the players find. This approach comes in play particularly well when players may overlook what seems like an obvious cache of goods, instead generating treasure whenever the players search for it, if they can roll to find it, of course. This system keeps the game flowing and maintains a level of unpredictability and fairness in the loot distribution. It also encourages players to interact more deeply with their environment, knowing that riches could be hidden in any corner or any shadow. The method not only simplifies preparation, but also enriches the player experience by making each decision impactful and each discovery a result of their own choice. With the main part of our adventure done, it's time to start thinking about the threats and adversity. Rather than plotting intricate storylines, I like to focus on the reoccurring NPCs and monsters. From that, we can naturally find factions and alliances. This organic approach lets the plot evolve naturally, driven by player interaction or even inaction. I like to have a few threats active at a time to keep the players on their toes, but if a threat gets boring, it fades away into obscurity. At the adventure's end, the players return to their safe haven, signaling the start of the downtime actions and declaring their future destination. During the week, I roll to see if factions or threats make moves, feeding back rumors to the players and making the world feel alive even in between sessions. Mastering tabletop RPG writing and preparation isn't about rigid planning, it's about embracing flexibility and spontaneity. Through the OSR philosophy, I found harmony between structure and freedom, creating unforgettable adventures one at a time, relying on less is more mentality. Thank you for joining me on this journey. This is my first major attempt at YouTubing. If you enjoyed it or want to see more, please do subscribe. Until next time, happy gaming.